Mm.
Oh, we are live. Hello. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, hold on, Jake. Can you say I'm Mr. Frog? Hello.
I'm Mr. Frog. Hello.
Amazing. Have you ever seen the show Smiling Friends?
It sounds like one of like that category of show where it's like some kind of, is it the one with the squirrel? Like,
No.
like kids show that takes a dark turn
Okay.
that's supposed to surprise you, but you've seen enough of these shows that you're like, oh, I know what to expect.
So what you're thinking of is Happy Tree Friends.
Okay.
Very very different energy. But Smiling Friends is in that same kind of like adult like animation sort of thing, but very chaotic, very like surrealist, very crazy. Hello, I'm Mr. Frog. Hello. But Mr. Frog runs for president. He does a great job. But Mr. Frog is sad. Um, and the Smiling Friends needed to cheer him up because it was a weird story. But David's birthday is today. It is very easy to remember as an American because we had a president for a year. Hooray. Go us. Hooray.
I
But
can't
yeah,
believe you endorse Trump's policies like that, Miles.
no, well, here's the thing. I do want to say I do denounce Trump's policies, but I don't want a Secret Service agent to be knocking on my door. So
But it wouldn't be very secret if he knocks. Or she, or they.
probably not.
DEI, Secret Service.
As much as I wish we could have non-binary representation in our federal law enforcement, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, it makes me wish that like sugar should have been taxed like at a reasonable rate, and tea was good back then. Yeah, I don't know. Right now we're showing forms that will come very handy very soon.
Oh, yeah. Showing something completely useless.
But yeah,
Okay. Have we done enough birthday shenanigans?
I
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't think that you wanted to stay part of Britain, and if you did, you just would have broken away later, like Canada.
yes. Okay, so I this is more so me asking you as a British person because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the answer to that. So in the United States we had the War of 1812, and if I'm familiar, that was a war between a second war between England and the United States.
You'll
Or
know more than me because for us, we don't care. Like, we cared about
really,
India because India had like economic value.
yeah. For those who are more knowledgeable about history, who did the U.S. fight in the War of 1812? I do as I wear like my like colonial ass like university shirt. I love this. This is great. We're waiting on a response about the War of 1812. It was between the U.S. and UK, and you don't care. Oh, so Jonathan included Canada insofar that um, Canada hadn't confederated yet and was still a part of Britain, or that Canada was also against the United States.
It Canada is still, I think, part of the British Empire.
I think it was as well. I think 1840. Well, I need to know this shit. Like, well, do I? Well, my question is, do I need to take a civics test to get like citizen? Well, I mean, I assume so, right? To get citizenship, I need to take a civics test, but will be in French. That's what I'm scared of.
Why don't you do it in an English speaking area.
Well, I mean that would involve me going down to Ottawa. That's far, but I don't know. Anywho, it's not going to matter for me. Anyway, it's not going to matter.
It's probably easier for you anyway. Like, I don't think that we really need to be hashing this bit out.
I'm going to be an expat.
I'm going to say that the British political system isn't great.
Canada only technically became legally fully independent in the year 1982. I hope that's not a Frangle. I hope that's actually like something weird.
I don't think Caleb would Frangle us on this.
That's nice. I'm so glad.
I mean, we say legally fully independent. They're also still part of the Commonwealth and have the royal family as the
monarch,
head
of state.
Head of state, but it's like mostly symbolic. But also, I never know quite how much.
It's better because you can't make it as bad, but it's definitely not better than, say, Finland. I agree.
But,
well, yes, but I don't know a lot about the Finnish system. I know that if I were a teacher and I graduated from a Finnish educational unit, I would get a little top hat and a cane. That's kind of cool.
Like the Monopoly Man.
Not that cool. I think more like Mr. Peanut cool.
Oh, okay.
But I think we've bantered long enough. I think the people do want to. Ooh, I get a sword. That's kind of cool. I did get a cane in college. I don't use it, obviously, but like it definitely was like my last resort defense. Like if someone like broke in, I would just like go ahead and ham at their head with this like wooden ass cane. I don't know where it is now. I think it's in a closet somewhere. But long story short, on your screens, on our screens, are the poll options that Yinzel voted on. So over the past like couple of days or so, we had 25 potential sources of some plural markers that we would be using. 25 because that was the limit of Patreon's kind of options. And you all voted for many options. Some got 0, some got 1, and some got 2 votes, respectively. Notably, Guild got 0 votes, which I was a little bit mad about. I did like Guild, but you know what? We're here. But
I will say Guild is probably. I think that for everything that there was a chat in one of the Discords, I think it was the Long Time Studios one, about like making words for farm and yeah, see, Jonathan's backing me up here. That like
I see.
Yeah, the implication would be that the guild would be a really old term that and I don't think guild is super.
It's rather specific.
It's rather than individualizing or like when you say I have a bunch of bananas, it implies that you have.
I do actually.
One unit that has like multiple sections, whereas like to talk about a guild, you're also it's more about you actually reducing the number of people, and it feels very like fantasy trope.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it does kind of give like it's so horrible, but like Dwarven shopkeeper who has like his little like antique / like rusty wares of copper and silver and all that stuff. Tinglish did not vote for village because he's already using it for his Lang's plural classifier. Dwarven, DWAR, Dwarven.
Is that like a kind of Norwegian speech impediment?
No, it's a dwarf. That's how you say a word.
You also pronounce that as dwarf.
Yeah, dwarf. Like, hi George. Like Officer Dwarf, like from Star Trek. No, I'm not. I'm saying the word correctly. A dwarven
There's no
person.
way that this is...
I legitimately am like swearing to you. Like DWARF is pronounced Dwarf.
How do you say like dwindle?
Dwindle, but it's not the same. I did mean wharf, yeah, because it rhymes with it. Dwarf. It's a dwarf. I don't know I thought I'm gonna get canceled because I'm already saying like a really problematic word right now.
No.
Okay.
It sounds like yeah, we hear dwarf.
That's what you're saying. a dwarf is a dwarf wearing jorts. Dwarf.
Let's move on.
Yeah, please let's move on. Anyway, so we have 25. Dear God, okay. Anyway, oh my God. We had 25 options, and some got very little votes. Hooray! Anyway, depending on kind of how many of the options got votes, that would kind of be like our baseline. So we hadn't really decided how many we had. It's more so out of the ones that got a good amount of votes, how many are we going to keep? So as you see, we know we have our baseline. We know we're going to have at least 3 semantic classes.
Well, I don't think that we would go through all this effort and be like, no more.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like we know we're at least getting like that, like those 3. But like what's intriguing is like how the votes did shake up is that if we do decide to take the 5 voters as well, we're now introducing the vegetal class into this.
Well, I know that I think it was me who was arguing that these weren't like noun classes. And then I saw in a description of a different conlang something along the lines of plural noun classes or plural classes. I was like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it's more so that like we'll see how we do, but I can't imagine there being any sort of like larger like agreement pattern outside of like at least right now like plural marking. We shall see later, but
I think that did we bring it up on stream or after the stream? Basically the potential for having a contrasting set of singulars that would then I think the thing is that like that set of singular marking and the plural marking, it's like the question of how.
Well, I have an idea on that vein before we go any further.
No.
What if we say that like yes, we could have a singulative, but like these are very clearly like count nouns, like going to be pluralizing these. I think it could be interesting to have like I guess like singulative classes for like mass nouns.
But that would defeat the point of the introducing them, which was that I think the thing that maybe wasn't super obvious is that, I mean, you have kind of, I'm going to pull out the morpheme handshake, which shape, I think I'm doing it wrong, but anyway, I don't know how much of my hands are like in my speaker box.
I'm gonna get a pen. I'll be right back. About like 2 seconds. But go ahead.
Basically, you have a pattern like you get in English where sorry, I'm just gonna take chat out of the equation.
Yeah, remember, I'll worry about chat and interject when the tangent needs to go off.
With the whole children, bananas thing, obviously the irregular plurals are not they aren't like
different classes.
Yeah, but basically like child isn't marked singular. It's that there is a marked plural. In the way that like I think it's spelled like this. Or is it karai? And it might be like that. And then kunya. Oh, why does Google hate me for using those commands?
Oh yeah, you left the
thing. Yeah, I know. I usually use alt commands to do my n tildes.
Oh.
And it was basically like, no, you don't get to. Did I just forget to put numlock on? Oh, that's what happened. I think this is how you spell it. If it's not, then apologies to everyone who knows more about Guarani than me. But karai means like Mr. Or like gentleman?
Uncle.
No. It doesn't mean uncle.
No, I mean like kind of like the respectful uncle title.
It's the equivalent of señor.
Perfect. Okay. Yes.
Because you don't have to write the.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo what Jonathan says because
oh, no documents.
Cannot see. I can see because I have access to the document unlike you plebs at home.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Is this good?
Much better. That's right. Much better.
Okay. I feel like it's not zoomed in enough. I think I was on this. Anyway. So karai means like señor. And this means señora. So I would say the difference is essentially that there is, karai isn't marked as male. It's that you have to have a explicit feminine. Whereas you could argue effectively in the Spanish one, you could argue that you have a similar system with these words, but like if you're comparing like gato versus gata, you have the versus the a.
So,
and also these also imply like number and stuff, right?
True. I will say that this is more so of like a tangent joke, and then we'll worry about the pearls later. That kunya could be yes, it could be a feminizing prefix, but it also could be what is called a womanizer.
Woman. This is the plural for the people who are interested.
I am interested. I am the person who's interested.
Okay.
Caracuera. Cuna caraicuera.
Yep. Carai.
Nice. Caraicuera. Yep. But I put this little
Why these like that?
Because I centered it like a normal person because it's a table.
But it looks horrible.
Let's ask birthday boy and table expert David J. Peterson if he preferred that formatting.
And also, I know these are supposed to be in the middle, but why don't they look like they're in the middle? Is it because the columns are like irregular sizes?
I think it was like a space. No. Okay, I'll be a good boy. I think it was like a space between them. But I agree with you. They do look like they're off like kilter.
I'm fine with centering some things, but I think that centering a bullet point list is
more color. I do agree. Oh, speak of the devil. No, hold on, I'm gonna shut up first. So I put that bold line there because I think that could be determinative of where we decide. We're definitely either going to be above that line or below that line.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a matter of like, do we want this nice, like this 10? Do we want to introduce some of these like the village and the house and the hive and the bramble and the flood? I am fine with gutting the 3 votes.
I didn't know if we wanted to do like another. I think that like there's probably we've floated two choices, right?
Yes.
2 decisions. I think that if we do singulars as well, and I want to go back to David's point as well, because it's something we're aware of. But is the picture? Sorry, I don't want to scroll a bunch on the stream. Can you see if the picture with the inspo system is in the document still?
Oh, yeah. Where?
Anyway, if you can have a look for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove also this like for some ungodly reason, like literally like a like 5-page like break for some I do not know how that happened, but there's like a full like 6-page break. I don't think it's in the document. I think it's in the Discord somewhere. But I know I literally know exactly what you're talking about. Like what little image you're talking about.
Yeah, it's from the Grand Bank. I also love that David was like, add more colors, and now David's like, no, the colors you chose are wrong.
Oh. Is this it? Okay, great. That's not definitely it. Is it in that lane dump? No.
Just I can if it's not in the document and you've had a scroll through, I can just find the Grand Bank feature. And
I got you, Linda. Don't you worry.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
You got
no. Maybe it's in this guy. Let's look. No. Oh, I found it.
Okay, you found it.
I did find it. I'm going to copy the image. I am going to position myself near Boots where you are. I'm going to put it right here.
David thinks I care about which sports teams or which colors sports teams use. I don't think David knows how I feel about sports well enough.
Well, I don't think this is a sports team color. I agree with. I think this is like, do you know those twink t-shirts that kind of like look like the baseball ringer? Like it gives that. It gives like normal core twink, which is not a sports team at all.
I think the normal core twinks needs to become a sports team.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, you know what their mascot should be? Their mascot should be blueberry banana shakes.
Mm.
Oh my god! Okay, so for those of you who don't know, shockingly, I have been rewatching Theater Rivalry, and I got to the point where they're going to the cottage, and I'm so excited. I'm not spoiling. No spoilers. No, please don't spoil. Okay. But it's very good show. Please watch. But do you want to elaborate on this beautiful little chart that I have shown here? I have
I feel like for all of the talking about it, I'm not actually sure. I feel like this is basically equivalent to what George brought up the other day. Oh no, not the other day, earlier. So basically the idea of some Bantu languages where not all of the plurals are
one to one.
Yeah.
I see what they're saying. I'm just going to then.
Oh, we're getting some David Filler moments.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna make notes.
It is 1970s West Ham. Girl, we should be talking about like today's West Ham, because today's West Ham is ass. Like I do not know like how that respected of a club is like down like in like 19th place or something like this. It is Hackney. That's England. How much hockey is in it? Enough, but not like crazy.
Okay. So what order do you want to make the decision of? I feel like the decision of if we end up making singular markings as well probably needs to come first, because we would probably end up I think like if people wanted 19 plurals, we probably wouldn't do singulars.
Yeah, so I have a poll already be sent off if you want to see what people's votes are and people's heads are at.
Okay.
Just whether or not if we should have 10 or less or 15 or more.
Ugh.
So are we going above that bold line or below the bold line?
Is that I need confirmation from David whether it's blast from the pasticus or blast from the pasticus?
I feel like there is no option for 11 or 14 just because that's how the votes on the poll on Patreon shook out. So it's more so, are we going to introduce
also, wouldn't it be 10 or fewer?
I don't care. It means the same. We know what I mean. If it has a blue underline below it, so does it. Oh, what? Oh.
What's not understood?
Yeah, that's what I want to understand, is what's not understood. I do want to be sure that you are voting informed.
Oh, I haven't voted. Have you voted?
I have not, but I don't think it's, I'm gonna let it go for a little bit longer, but oh, they voted uninformedly. Great. What's done is done. I don't think you can have a non-integer number of plural classes. I agree with that. I'm going to end the poll.
I think it's clear.
I think it's clear. I think we can say our goodbye to Nat being the source for the village plural. Where both myself and Jonathan thought we were calling out the actual live Nat at first, which I thought was very funny.
Okay.
Does this mean we can just like?
I think that I want to make sure that we record somewhere. This is what's very useful about the proto language page for the Tundra stuff.
The public forum one.
It actually, on some level, if you know you're going to be doing lots of projects, then having everything consolidated somewhere.
Move.
Also, do we really want to go English first for this?
For which in?
In the
lexicon. No, we don't have to. That to me, I couldn't care less which one goes first or which one doesn't. As long as it's consistent. I'm going to be making a little table of kind of just like what the classes are. I'm going to do this actually.
Well, then do we do the poll on singulars or not?
Oh, now that does make sense. Yeah. Are
you doing it or am I?
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Should there be some singulative marking?
No, not some. It's will there be a parallel class of singular endings? Well, not endings. They're going to be prefixes.
Be a analogous class of singulative.
They're not singulative. They are singular.
Thank you.
As in, you wouldn't be able to mark a noun without one.
Oh. And hold on. Analogous. Okay. I think I spelled analogous wrong because at first it was like anal gauss, and that was not correct, obviously. But I think I just spelled it wrong, so that's what I was going to be. Just remember, I was sitting with the most shrimp-ish. Oh, shrimp. See, Juno knows Smiling Friends. You know who Shrimp is? Shrimp's trying to find his love Shrimpina, but he's too holed up in his little bedroom playing Mouse Quest. But
is this some of the fresh memes that people claimed that they were going to be making in 2026?
I don't think so. This is like season 1.
Of what?
Of Smiling Friends. Hold on, I'll post it. Do they? Anyway, the poll is running. For some reason, I don't understand why Yahoo is now still my default browser.
But is that for on the Let's Have a Booba login?
No, it's on all my Chromes. My Chromes is. It's only on this computer.
Like a compulsory like safety thing that pops up.
Yeah, I do think there is like some element of how do I phrase it? Like John McAfee sort of deal.
What is a John McAfee sort of deal?
Like the antivirus.
I think I call it McAfee. No, but no, I know what you mean now.
Yeah, it'll pop up. Please enjoy our little water fountain that's going out. It's very beautiful and ethereal. I feel like I'm in Annie's apartment right now. Oh,
myself a spot of latte.
Oh wow, beautiful. I'm gonna end the poll. And then I'm gonna mute myself because I gotta sneeze.
Wow.
I don't have to sneeze anymore, ish. But people are not introduced in oh my god, people are not into the singular markers, which is fine. That's cool. I don't know what happened. I thought he went kind of like libertarian and tried to run for governor or something, but
what happened to McAfee?
that's what I'm still trying to understand. Goes below. That is 7, and then this is going to be 10.
It's tax evasion, and yeah.
I don't know what this means, but more about that later. Ka-chow. Path pal hand. And I'm going to order these by animacy as well. I won't actually. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do need one down here. Insert row below. And this is flood. And
Okay.
this is bunch and patch, path, patch, and pod. Okay. I don't know about you. I really do like the little vegetal class. I think it's cute, and partly because pod is a part of it. I really enjoy counting the little beans and the peas and the little kind of like
But effectively, we don't have a vegetal class. We have 3.
I know I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I'm all game for them. I just transferred that into a table up above. Just so we can kind of figure out what our semantic classes are. I think we can pretty much gut everything mostly below.
Well, I think it's the table with the colors that David hated. We can get rid of.
Yeah, that can be get rid of. These precious forms we can stay.
Well, these if you're gonna worry about them can go up. Do we worry about having our inspo image?
No. Why say no is that A, we're no longer doing singular marking, and B, I think this involves like it's not 1-to-1. It's like there's certain sort of like overlap that I think I don't know how we could possibly get. But I mean the overlaps, yeah, okay, perfect. Love.
I don't think we need that.
We need that table anymore. We know what our things are.
I will also say that Miles didn't ask me if there was anything in the long list that I really liked. I was not. I mean, I thought the idea of having multiple nest types be part of the
birdiness of it.
Yeah. But also, I think that it's kind of a funny one to. I will say, part of it is that the prototypical nests that we think of may not be actually the most common kinds of nests in the kind of environment that we are thinking of, right?
Correct. These are gonna be like more like ground nests.
Yeah, in savanna climates. Climate? Is it a climate? Yeah, it's a climate. It's a climate region, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, because Will said that he sometimes watches the stream, and I'm like, oh no, another person to worry about.
I cannot wait to attract an angry Redditor mod and just like yeah, kindly. Here comes I don't understand. Oh God. Okay. No, I don't understand the rice and the vampire thing, or why I'm a vampire. But also, I do enjoy. I tried to play the Curse of Strahd with some old teacher friends of mine. Did not go well. Probably because the DM, well, I think for good reason, didn't tell us exactly like the story. But I wish I would have known it was going to be set in like, I don't know, like where it was, so it could be a little more world. I feel like I was kind of like out of place. Anyway, conlanging. I had an idea. This might be whatever. I do like the idea. Hold on. Beep, 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 boop. So when it comes to the nest and the flock, I think my head goes to like with the nest, kind of like the larger birds, like the Mihirungs, the actual like larger like ones that have like I don't say like low fecundity, but kind of just like that don't produce a lot of like offsprings that are kind of not really like social. But like the other ones, like for the flock, that's kind of like I'm thinking of like the robins, like the crows, the ones that are kind of like the murmurs of it all, kind of like that sort of deal, who are kind of like the more like flying ones. I think maybe so like I had felt like flying versus not flying a little bit with like the nest and the flock.
But I feel like crows are relatively widely understood to be intelligent.
Oh no, yeah. I agree with that.
I think part of it is part of the plan with this is not that we work out where everything is. It's that we have some broad semantic meanings that we then attach to. Well, it's kind of like, for example, I think nest, it would be like, so some birds, probably some reptiles.
Yeah.
Especially,
the monotremes probably too, but I don't know if
they build nests.
You know, I'm gonna go to google.com.
But the other thing is like, it's not just what do monotremes then do. It's also like, what do the monotremes that we're spec bioing into existence do?
That is true. No, they don't. Well, Okay, this is something we can worry about later. Because I don't think. Okay.
For example, I think flood makes sense, especially with the liquids.
Yes.
Patch is, we've said like plants, but probably like more likely to be like low lying.
Yeah.
Whereas, like if you have like the plural of tree, it may be like a flock of trees.
Yeah, that's also where I was thinking, especially when like coming up with these words, was like, how are we going to pluralize like a tree? Yes, a pack of trees is also like kind of interesting.
Well, I feel like having these in this table, there's like some of it which I think is useful, and some of it where it's like actually when you see these tables in like textbooks and reference grammars, they aren't trying to explain every single example that will come up, right?
No, they're trying to give like general sort of like guidelines, and that's kind of like where we need right now.
Well, I'm saying
no.
I'm saying that because of what we're doing, we actually do kind of we don't have to explain everything, but like for example, if we decide that like I think that pack to me, it's also like what does pack mean? Because if pack and there's no distinct herd in here yet.
No.
So if this word just means like a group of mammals or animals that like if it's a group of animals that like aren't bipedal, then it would cover like some reptiles, for example.
Yeah, insects I think would go under. Well, no, insects could go under flock. Or
but we don't have hive, which means that in theory, like a hive could be conceptualized like a pod. So I think that
I'm liking this.
Some of these conceptual crossovers would be more useful in like a like if we start off with the one for humans, so semantically rather than their broadest, no, their application more specifically is described below. So this is a heading 3, so we want a heading 4. And good. It's didn't like it. Computer says no.
No, computer don't like it.
So good. So broader sense humans. I don't know what the best way to display this information is, but we probably want something there. It's a prefix.
Yes.
See, I think where are people at with this?
I think we need like at least like a like. Hold on. Let me just pause for like one moment and just collect my thoughts. I think we can either you're creating a direct. Okay, perfect. So the description I think is like it encapsulates any group of like human beings, whether it's like familial, whether it's like social, like just talking about jobs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we don't have do you want to do like a research mission?
I can do a research mission
to try and work out what the what sort of nests would be most applicable? I don't know how many of these protoforms that are in here are in the there, so I'm not going to touch them. Okay.
Excuse me.
I think it's probably easiest just to put the proto meaning, because actually, as soon as you try and define what the difference between I guess like pod is the one that I'm thinking is going to be hardest to specify.
Yeah,
because,
I think pod is going to be hard to specify. I think
although,
any of the others like plant little doodles.
Although pod, it's pod versus bunch is the odd one, but I feel like bunch is like a exposed. Does that make? It sounds weird.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
Like
It's like
an exposed group, whereas a pod
No.
is a enclosed group.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of like leaves would be but bunch obviously. Blood cells would be pod.
I don't think that these people would know about blood cells.
They wouldn't know about blood cells yet. Science is coming whether you like it or not.
Science never has to come.
Oh goodness.
I think deciding on like some forms would actually make the process of making these descriptions a lot easier. Do you agree or no?
I was doing a little bit of research, so please go ahead and repeat what you had said.
I was saying that I think that there's so much random shit in here.
I know there is. I know.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You think having like the form in here helps a little bit?
I think it would mean that we can. I think these are not the random forms that I was thinking of, but the forms that I've found to copy and paste. Because if we're defining them on like the point is that they are not phonologically predictable.
Correct.
But we also have so many of them with such odd overlaps that I think that it's easier to define them as X word takes Y plural, or vice versa. Like Y plural is used by X words than trying to come up with.
I think it is going to be eventually a part of the citation form.
Well, yeah. Depending on how things go, yeah.
Yeah, like yes.
Because,
I'm going to shut up about something because I don't want to introduce a whole other variable. If that makes any sense.
I mean, I guess at the point that you're doing this, you have a relatively stable kind of I wouldn't say this is a stable system. It's probably very liable to be simplified in the daughter languages, which I think is a good thing. I think we will make some interesting diversions.
We will do. I'm learning about what is likely going to be our are kind of like ideas or kind of like our nest types, it seems like we're going to have one of two choices for the most part, for like at least for our Mihi rooms, I think. Like, it's going to be like what's called a scrape, which is just like a nice good depression in the ground, or some sort of like mound that the birds kind of like collect, kind of like a little like like a mound, I guess, and they kind of like lay it at the center or on top of the mound. As that this mound,
I would describe those both as like ground nests.
I would also describe those as ground nests. I mean, like it looks like they're a part of the family. They are a part of the family Megapodidae. So like big old feet. So I assume that like we're like, well, that's a good question. Are Mihi rooms? Oh no. Okay. Oh, maybe they are Gallo. Yeah, I guess they are kind of like a part of like chicken-ish.
Aren't they related to ducks?
Yeah, like ducks and chickens. Oh yeah, no, definitely ducks, waterfowl. But I will say, I'm going to copy this image as well and put it in Discord. This is a very cute drawing of one that I can't really cipher myself, but it's very cute. I see Team Wish something about scrapes that will probably be very important. Very cute drawing indeed. Wow. No, go away, Tate. Scrapes are endearingly low effort. I agree. Chickens and ducks are in Gallo Anceres. Yes, because Gallo means chicken. Like Caleb Gallo.
So Gallo, doesn't it mean like if I say cock, you know which one I mean.
Well, yeah, it's always like the context provides meaning. Crazy.
Cockerel. That's the word we use to distinguish it from the other one.
I'm getting into position. What exactly is this? I will say that. Look, I guess it's for the ground nest, right? Is that kind of like what we're going for a little bit? Oh.
Is this the finches? I've heard that there are finches.
No, I don't want to know about finches. Oh, that was for Jake, so I don't know. I was having a gale time here. Pick it away. What exactly the distinction?
I guess the thing is that it actually doesn't. If I had done the poll, I think I probably would have narrowed it down to some kind of. I was interested in having some kind of root distinction between different kinds of nests. That's what was on my mind, which would then inform whether this nest actually. Because if the nest was a kind of very birdy nest, then it would exclude some of the other meanings. Whereas if it's just a nest, which I feel like at this point it's just a nest.
It's just a nest.
I don't love it. I think it was a cute idea.
I think in making the poll, I had thought like, okay, we have very finite options. So like having there to be different types of nests, which just introduced more options. Granted, did I add more options? Yes, I did.
You added options no one voted for, Miles.
I added an option that nobody voted for. And
sorry, that was quite mean.
Nobody likes my ups. Okay, sorry.
No.
David's fillers have lost up to time. But should we come up with at least some forms for these? I think that would be very helpful. We can at least start calling these like K class or something, at least in some regard.
Class A, Class B.
Well, I'm okay for
I'm mindlessly scrolling. Did you delete the list of things I had generated elsewhere?
No.
Is that what these ones are? I'm gonna
Yes.
check. No, the one that was fu, ni, u, ne.
I didn't touch those. I thought you deleted them and created new ones.
I found some from elsewhere. I'm sure everyone loves seeing every instance. Maybe I deleted them. Anyway, I've still got them, so I can just copy and paste them again.
Nice.
But at the same time, I feel like coming up with some of these, it's just, we have weird rules.
Yes.
I think Ulf is good for flock.
Oof.
But we need an initial consonant.
Oof. Well, I know it's not going to be a glottal stop. That's very close to the augmented. I'm scrolling up to see what our consonants are.
And I like that for pack.
One initial R.
They generated harm.
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 I don't like that.
I feel like it's too heavy for this.
Yeah.
I do like it as a form. I'm gonna put that in the sparkle zone.
Yes.
We've used some of these, haven't we?
We've used none of these.
Not even.
Well, no, we used one that we used this one. Whatever happened to this one?
Okay. Okay. I don't like mulch.
No, I don't.
I do like mul.
Mul, I do like mul.
Although we're then gonna have mul versus rule, which I guess is fine.
Could we have mul mean flood?
Well, the thing is, you know what mul means in Korean, right?
It means water.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it, because I thought it'd be cute.
Okay, we'll go with it.
Yay! Okay.
Mul will not survive sounding like that. I can tell you that now.
I'm like the little monkey out of excitement.
I do like Luke, but
Luke I do really like.
I don't really want that versus Luke.
I think that's fine enough. And if worse comes to worse, we can like make it a different final consonant too, like duh.
What would you make?
I do want to make us aware that we have like kuz, oof, ul, a kind of a lot of this like this form.
But that will again, if the system breaks and we have to fix it by regularizing it, that's not a problem. It is a solution.
That is what I talked about with my therapist today, that sometimes when we build systems, they don't work. They work for right now, but as you kind of start using them, you see the flaws in the system, and the system might have to be revised, and that's okay.
Love that.
You know, it's good. It's good to have therapy. Everybody go join therapy.
You've seen that picture of the Mihirung before?
Me?
Someone hasn't been looking at the things I've sent you.
Okay, so have you sent me this? Probably.
Yes.
Do I?
Within the last week, I think.
No. Okay, definitely not within the last week. I would have at least remembered that.
Well, do you want to show people the thing?
Who do wanna?
My slides.
Oh, yes. Oh,
It might
okay.
be. It may well just be that I added it later than I remember, and you haven't checked it since. Or we can leave this as a surprise.
We'll leave that as a surprise. Tinglish wants to see though, so only show Tinglish. That's it. Nobody else.
I mean, I'm just gonna like put the image in the document then.
I'm gonna put Vuk for a little puddle of things. Yeah, like look.
Oh.
So scroll up because I forgot you have possession. Yeah, we can have that.
Okay.
Do I have an IP keyboard? Yes, I do, but I don't care. I want to change mul to mul to at least get some sort of like variation in form. Is this?
Is what?
Okay. This Kai looked a little bit like smaller than the other ones, and it absolutely was. So I'm like, why does it look smaller? Don't worry.
Why are you shaming the size of the Kai?
No. It just looked like a little bit.
I think that's evil.
How do you know who Tamura is? I don't, but also like that is who drew that. But who is this? Do I know who this person is? Should I?
Is it Bib?
No, it is not Bib. Oh, he drew half decent animals on Wikipedia. We don't have a P though.
And yeah, I was like, oh no, like the Japanese military warlord. So we've got some with nasal endings, some. I think we should have at least one with a stop final.
I got you, fam. I mean, we already do, but
rumpt or rumpt is lovely. Well, it's gonna be rumpt. I think that's a pile.
Yeah, rumpt is a pile. In the writing dungeon, I have a sex dungeon. God damn it, filter! What is wrong with my filter today? You're welcome. Maddie, I hope you're having a wonderful time in your writing dungeon. I don't know why my brain went there. I think because of the word dungeon. But I hope your story is going very well. I hope your little plots and your little chapters are being Kobe just joined, so I traumatized them. Kobe, you're very welcome for being traumatized.
Maddie, you need to hear how Miles pronounces dwarf.
Dwarf. The word is dwarf.
You keep changing.
I don't. You said it. The word is dwarf. Dwarf. I feel like we've also said more insane things on other people's first streams, so I definitely think that it's a rite of passage. Dwarf. The word is dwarf. Dwarf.
Yeah, like Jonathan said, the first time you said it,
dwarf.
How do you say draw?
Drawer.
Okay. Okay, Manny's picking up on the fact that when we say words with DR, that we like make them kind of like post-palatal.
Yeah.
Post-palatal affricates. Post alveolar.
Rural juror. Oh, I see. Yes. Like street. Where it's not like
So you know what I say?
You say a lot of weird stuff, but go ahead.
I say jura.
Say it again.
Jura.
Juror.
No, you. It's not going to make sense for you to say it with your accent. You'd have to do a British accent.
I know, but I can't process it correctly because my brain's not doing something correctly. Okay, say it again.
Jura.
Jura.
Yeah, jura.
Jura.
Yeah, instead of your juror.
Mm. The Ermal Lerman Merman murder turned the birds were a nerd. The word and the power, the twas
Am I saying it like an American with jura?
I think that's the Rachel Dratch intro to when she's describing the rural juror. Great movie.
I don't think my vowel is. I'm saying jura, like with
Hi Tethys, thank you for joining in the last 18 minutes. Would you like to suggest a form for the word for hand? Well, also it is Kobe's first time.
Wait, for me, I don't think I rhymed jura with poor or poorer.
Poor and poor are the same. Those two words are the same.
For you, poor and poorer?
Poor and poor.
Okay. What did you learn at school today, Tethys?
Yeah, did you make some new friends? Did you sit at the lunch table? I feel like we also have like a lot. Either something does have a coda. I feel like Nest shouldn't have a coda.
Yeah, feels like a coterie sort of word, and I would say also maybe not a not like a nasal and not like one of the clustered codas.
No, I agree with you. Like I think no coda.
What about coda ch?
Okay.
And ach or each or ach?
Each.
Each. Yeah, we don't have any I elsewhere. Which, to be fair, is maybe something we should have thought about, because I guess one thing is that if we don't have, or if we only have one that's like coda I, then at least it means that the productive umlaut from the ergative will rummed it.
Yeah, and also with we do have a lot of like schwas that could help like make some more fun vowel distinctions. I do want to point out Juno's favorite Disney movie song, Poor Unfortunate Mono Songs. The only reason why I know that it's a Disney song is because that's one of Remy's karaoke songs. And Tethys is asking George, has he considered being gayer and more chaotic? And then Juno said, isn't George our token het? And Tethys said, het people can't be gay. I want a shirt.
Why are people doing discourse in our chat?
Yes, release the praxis. I do like these forms. Should we? What should we do with Oh, okay. Well, no, we're gonna back up. We got to put thank in the.
I don't think I spelled that right. I think there's an E. Sorry.
Thank has made it into the sparkle zone. Where is that list of?
I don't know if I identify as gay anymore, and it's one of the scariest things about my life because I don't know what happens.
Wait. What? Wait. What is this ticker that's going across our screen?
It says less discourse in chat.
No, okay. I am a literate human being. I want to know how it got there.
I put it there.
Oh my God, I know. I know you put it there, but from where did it come?
The banners section.
Oh.
We don't pay all this money for StreamYard not to have a banner that says let's discourse.
Wait, that's crazy. That is crazy. I knew not of this. This, I guess, is a StreamYard thing.
Yeah.
Person of gay. Miss things that a carousel up in this hunty. Ooh, honey. I would have put fewer. Oh, my days. Oh, my days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I knew not of any of these features. Oh, my God. This is incredible. Oh, my God. I feel like oh my gosh. Wow. Yes. Endearingly low effort. May your dongs be right. May your days be long and many. Yes. Laughter is the best medicine, to some degree. The only medicine that's better than laughter is homeopathy.
Yeah, and chiropractor.
I agree with that. Wait, no, okay. Well,
you said it.
No, what I'm saying is different than chiropractic. I'm saying that Remy's former landlord got this like divine water from this cult leader in Brazil called John of God, and it was called John of God water. So what you do is you put a little bit of John of God water into regular water, right? Only a little drop, and then you just have to let it like ooze into it, and like you then dilute that little water with more water, and the more you dilute it, the more powerful it gets. Now, I want to call back that according to basic science,
we've only got like 11 minutes left, and we still don't know what we're doing for a poll.
Great poll.
I also need to say maybe I'm gonna end up making LHAB endearingly low effort t-shirts or something.
Yeah, I think this is hilarious. I think we need more tickers in our life. Honey, absolutely. Please, we child girl. What will be the poll? I feel like we've. I
wanted to know what consonant we were going to use for.
Oh yeah, where were we back up here?
For nest. I will let you. I would go with no, niche does not sound nice.
For some reason, I've been into the F, so I'm gonna put feet.
Or heat.
Heat. We have an H or a high. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's put an H there. Heat. I also will say the one thing I do hate about chiropractic is that it is called chiropractic. It is a weird, like, nominal noun thing. What is a weird? Okay, hold on. No, I agree with you. The poll. We need to trigger this as like we see your comments, in focus mode. We have all of our forums. I think we do need to start talking about like the evolution, of like into a modern.
Well.
It is weird.
I think that you're fairly right, unless there is we never did that much with the verbs. For some reason,
Yeah, that is true. We are just
we
teasing
did
our
causatives, but we never made a form, from what I remember. And basically, the only thing that did for us was it changed the order of the verb and the incorporated noun.
We do something on verbs.
So I think that like next week we'll do tam.
Next, yes. Please, yes.
And I guess some kind of tam. I don't want to say system because system implies a lot. But tam.
Yes. For tincture, who I learned is Australian. I learned that. Well, at least is in the time zone of one Australian state. Two maybe, but they have Tim Tams, and that's an Australian thing. Yes, I was surprised as you, Jonathan. Because I asked, I had thought they were. I'm sorry, I'm like doxing you, tincture. But just to get like for the relay stuff, I just wanted to make sure what time zone we were at, and I had assumed incorrectly. And Australia is a place where I've not been. Coming next week, Tam. I think Tam is going to play the Boston Raiders this week.
I feel like we can kind of just have like a fairly casual chat at this point.
Yeah, I think we got a good weird like 7 minutes. My head's very full today.
I think both are here. More like Zoom. Sorry, this is probably very annoying.
No, hold on. Be doing it. Go. Me? Okay. Actually, that's an important button to have. What are penguins in terms of like candy bars?
What's a drinky third stream?
Oh, the drinky bird, like the logo, like.
Oh yeah. I was trying to work out whether I prefer like the kind of full vertical or the smaller squished one. Full or squished? You prefer that?
I like the squished.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like
I was calling this squished.
Yeah, I know.
No, I wasn't. I was calling you.
I prefer this layout here, whatever it is. I like it.
Okay.
Good. I'm actually getting hungry.
Full and cropped probably is better.
Oh, my therapist used the word cooked. I couldn't tell in what manner. So when I saw cropped, I also thought like it was some weird like slang version of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. No. Not that I was cooked, but that like something that has been cooked can't be cooked much longer it was like it was a really weird phrasing of it that I kind of got like a little bit like, ugh. My own life art cooked for sooth. Typos are the world's puzzles. That's true. I hope wait, hold on. Penguins are chocolate biscuits covered in chocolate flavored coating for. Oh, I see. Got it. Terrible jokes. I do not know of. I do think it is funny, the chocolate flavored coating, formerly chocolate. I do love that.
So what like Tamspiration have you got?
I haven't got too much of nothing at the top of my head. I haven't really thought of that. But what I will say is that I do think there really isn't anything that we haven't like ventured into.
Sorry. I'm like, Kobe's like, I'm busy. I'm busy doing what? It's my real question. I have eaten lots of penguins. And I know about this chocolate flavor versus chocolate thing.
You know about all of this?
Yes.
What? Wait, I thought you were learning with me.
No.
I'm over here trying to process what a penguin is in terms of an edible thing. I mean, that's not. Oh my god. But anyway, but yes, they're written on the package, so it's kind of like Laffy Taffy, but like, are the biscuits penguin shaped?
No, they look quite similar to Tim Tams.
But wine jellies
they're rectangular. They have a penguin on the packet.
Does Danny DeVito get royalties for penguins?
No.
No. That is an actual like really good marketing thing they should have done, is like Danny DeVito like sponsoring. I'm assuming that the Batman movie and penguins had coincided in the same timeline. I don't think they're a recent development in English history.
Well, I don't think that Danny DeVito is very famous here.
Are you sure?
Not as famous as I get the impression he's famous in the US.
I think Danny DeVito is a universally loved creature. And that
I don't think that people like would strongly dislike him. It's just how relevant Danny DeVito is to, like, especially after Whisk Boy.
Oh, people did not really understand who Whisk Man was.
Whisk Man.
Whisk Man, Whisk
Am
Boy.
I just young? Thank you for saying I'm young.
What does that make me? Old?
It may be the older. Oh, the thing is, I feel like my parents have never ever shown any interest or awareness of Danny DeVito. But my parents are also like very much not interested in really much American media.
Oh, Sam, that's too worldly for them.
Yeah, sure.
True. We shouldn't offer idolatry towards celebrity.
Well, I hadn't watched a Spider-Man film until I got the job.
You didn't support fellow British person Andrew Garfield?
I don't just support all British people. Some of them did things like colonize the United States.
Wasn't he
bring us full circle?
He was in Matilda, that is true. Dan DeVito was the dad in Matilda. Dan DeVito is also not British. Andrew Garfield is British and went to Turkey for a hair transplant.
I don't support any act of British colonization. That's I mean that's something that I'm personally responsible for, but I DeVito produced Matilda. Wait. Oh, but what if he did? That's actually the sort of thing that could be real.
That could be
I
real.
just in my head, produced was like birthing the girl.
Okay, definitely did not do that.
The trans
mind Tom Holland or
me.
Tobey Maguire. Yes, when Kirsten Dunst hit that floor, oh my god, so good. Tom Holland, who is married to Zendaya, who is in Dune, and Challengers.
Oh yeah, Danny DeVito is the first listed producer, and he directed it.
Wait. Pause. Important. Tinglish said that Danny DeVito was in an MPreg movie, and we didn't know what this is called. What is the MPreg movie called? Tell us. Did Emma Stone hit the floor? Oh, you're right. She did. Oh my goodness. Kirsten Dunst was the upside down kiss. That people. Okay, yeah. Junior.
I put on the end of show ticker.
Like, comment, and subscribe. We are also not having a Oxford comma up in that phrase. I don't know why, but we are not.
Why do we need one? What's ambiguous?
I don't think anything's ambiguous. I just think it looks nice and yeah.
I don't think it looks nice, and I'm the one who's making these bad.
I mean, I just learned about them today, so.
I remember when I think it was quite early on in the Long Time Studios streams, and they were making the word for hello in Ingala or something, and I suggested something along the lines of "be calm," because I was thinking of like how "안녕" means like peace.
Oh, yeah. Sort of shalom.
Yeah. And then they interpreted it as like basically like rabbit microaggressions.
Yeah. Rabbits are notoriously jumpy. Well,
I think it's partly that like I don't think 안녕 is the word you would use for like an is yeah.
Oh, look at that. I know that. Okay. We have our end of message on. I think it's nice time to go bye. Next week, as we had seen, was some TAM. So hopefully we have some good ideas as to what we're going to do then. But that being said, bye everybody.
Bye.
Oh, thank you for coming, Bo.
안녕 sounds like onion. Okay. And on that note, bye-bye. What's the thrill?
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank